And we are officially live. Now to figure out the actual game stream, if OBS wants to work with me here. There we go. Totally professional, as per usual. Squeaky noises. Per usual. Squeaky noises. Excellent. Just to pop open the windows. Sorting it all out on the second screen, and now, Jesus, took a lot longer than I would have liked. I never noticed how far his eyes are apart. I don't know what to think now that I do know that. Alrighty there, ST. If anyone's wondering, this is of course live. And the live chat is, well, is what I'm gonna be responding to. I should really implement some sort of thing where it shows on screen what the chat is saying as well. Well, I suppose the importance of that is sort of secondary at the moment. Give me a moment to take a sip. Nothing more satisfying than an energy drink at 3 in the morning. Well, I say that, but coffee would be up on that list. Specifically speaking, iced coffee. Because nobody stands between me and iced coffee that's sweetened. I was wondering what I'm about to do. I just want to get a bit of distance from this spawn area sort of thing. And do so in style. I forgot the break button again. I even have one for that. Apparently it's F. But it is not F. It must be something beyond F. Oh, the air brake is... Oh, okay, so I'll link the normal brake and the air brake. This game is mainly about, well, as far as I can tell, exploring your creative limits. And always trying to build whatever you want, while being in the limitations of, well, not quite a physical world. There's certainly many things that aren't realistic about this game. But it certainly has its perks in terms of what the actual game offers to people. Like, for example, the visual scripting language, pretty much. which we're certainly going to get into very soon once I reach the location I want to be at. I'm just not sure where it is right now, so we might be stumbling in the dark here for a moment, quite literally speaking. And yes, you could say it's a sandbox, pretty much. We certainly have unlimited resources, and there isn't a strict goal to things either. Such a twitchy plane I built. Is this where I want to be? Not quite. But it does look neat. I want to be where the dome is, and I think it's over there somewhere. Got plenty of fuel. I should have really implemented flaps under this thing. I suppose that would have been quite difficult given the wing design. There is no dome to be spotted there. Unfortunate. Means I'm in the wrong avenue. Guess we'll get to enjoy the moonlight a little bit longer. Well, I suppose we would have anyway. Yeah, YouTube is sometimes hilariously bad in terms of giving notifications on time when the streams start. Or it doesn't bother to give an audio notification at all. At least on my phone, it's very hit or miss. Do like the fact we're going almost Mach 2. You can certainly distinguish the pattern in the water. Would have liked some more randomization there. But I don't judge the game for that. Well, I do slightly, but that's just a nitpick on my side of things, really. God, where is this? Where I remembered. It could be this one over there. Yeah, I think we're on the right track. Yep, that's pretty much the dome that I wanted. Well, it's not quite a dome, I suppose. There's a little tiny airstrip right there. I'm not sure if he'll manage to land on it. Well, we're certainly gonna try. YouTube is one of the Internet Explorer's descendants. Well, I suppose it did grow up in that age where Internet Explorer still reigned some sort of relevance. Yeah, I don't think we're quite gonna manage to... I mean, sure. Guess that works as well. Picture book landing, I suppose. Very realistic. Thanks, game. I kind of want to get in there and then start building. Walking is gonna take me too long. Can I just teleport in there though? Yes, I can. Excellent. This earth is made of pudding. You're probably not wrong, yeah. Now then. What do we want to build is the big question now. Oh good lord, suddenly light. Suppose I could refine one of the other designs I still have. Does this thing work is what I'm wondering about. I'm not sure if I should do something so complicated right away. What else do we have? Where is it? Did I not save it? What's it called? Walker. No. I want the crappy little walker. Are you actually gonna allow me to spawn it now? Allows me to choose other things to spawn, but not the thing I want. That is very annoying. Maybe you should focus more on useful tools which you need at the moment. That's the thing, considering the sandbox environment, you don't need to have much of anything. Well, you can teleport around as much as you like. So, really, I'm sort of having to implement my own limitations. And that's a very hard thing to do. Could you perhaps give me some sort of limitation to work off of? Would certainly go a long way, just having one thing to sort of limit myself on, if that makes any sense. Just what's the word I'm searching for? God, I can't find words today, can I? I mean, it is 3 AM, but still. I just need a basis, sort of. Like the most basic surprise me. You utter. It is surprisingly hard to be surprising. I mean, sure, there are certainly. Oh, that's neat. So that's how I spawned the walker. No, that's not how I spawned the walker. It still won't allow me. Fudge. I like you too, game. Can I spawn anything? Okay, I can spawn that. Oh, okay. Okay. So, I already have made a helicopter. I have made a boat before as well. I've made a race car. I have made a supersonic jet. ever made a normal propeller plane? You can try guessing what's on your mind while you are in the build process. I'm guessing you are trying to say what's on my mind? I wouldn't quite know how that's... what exactly you mean by that. But it sounds intriguing. Thought so. I'm partially tempted to build a hovercraft, but I'm not certain of if the logic parts are available for that. Well, there's a distance sensor. GPS box, gyrometer, health sensor, that's intriguing. Speedometer and time box. Let's go with the bare basics here. Symmetry. The symmetry, yes, it's enabled. Excellent. Now I need to rotate these buggers. Sure. Space them apart a little more. Actually, they're way too far inward as is. Now then, can you tell me more about time box? I wish I could tell you more about the time box, but as far as I'm concerned, it probably just does what it says on a tin. Keeps track of time. But we'll certainly figure that out. It might actually be necessary to keep things in sync. Is it? No, I'm just telling out a bogus. It's not necessary for this. I think. I hope. Because I don't want to mess with time right now. Yep, just a clock, probably. What am I looking for? Engines, I suppose. That is way too big. Huh. That's new. Development console. Clear, I guess. Close. For information, we are currently in the beta branch, so... Okay. I just need to do this. Okay. What was I about to do? Right. We want the small... I say small, but they're not so small, apparently. Small jet engines. Yeah, these are way too inward. A jet engine is not a rocket. I'd be very concerned if you compare it to one. I suppose both shoot out flames. At least the jet engine does with an afterburner. But they're very different in operational principles beyond that. Bucket seat. Yes. Now I believe we're also gonna need a battery. There it is. Okay, console, you can shut up for a moment. We need anything else for this test? I don't believe so. Just need to shove things around a bunch. You go there. You go there. Why does it have a gaming chair on it? Well, it'd be awesome if that's your gaming chair. No, but it's more so the opposite. Gaming chairs are themed after racing chairs. That's more of a racing chair, so of course there's a correlation there. I'm just gonna need the cameras. Make it look roughly like it is in actuality. That's gonna make thinking about this whole thing a lot easier. At least for me, I like visual things lining up. Racing on jets, yes. The most bestest way of experiencing life. Because you're not gonna be living for long afterwards. It's a time box. Oh, it's really just a clock. Not even that of a precise one, that's disappointing. Equation box. How this menu does work is English, yes. This is basically the visual coding language in a sense. Or scripting, I don't know what the difference is, but yeah. A plus B. We want A divided by 10 times -1. Don't question what these values mean, for I don't know halfway myself. I just figured that's what might work. Okay. Good. Now then, activation. Do they even need activation? I suppose we'll see in a moment if they do. Yeah, this is not gonna work, I just realized. Thought I was being smart, but no. I think if we just have a simple if logic box. Good lord, we don't need that many. Ah. I suppose it will work, it's just gonna be a janky way of implementing it. How long have I been playing this game? 139 hours. 0.1. Well, in total, obviously, not literally since yesterday. That'd be ludicrous. What did I want again? Ah, yeah, constant value box. Value box, there we go. We want a value of... Let's just go with 3. If... you're gonna... have that. Wait, what is linked to what? Okay, we got a distance sensor set to A. So we basically want to see if A is less than B, activate the output. Yes. Excellent. That should work now. That sounds annoying. The second one. The third one. All of which are gonna be linked to the same values. I mean, to be fair, ST, I did play Space Engineers a fair amount as well. So, you wouldn't be too wrong. Okay, so in theory that should now work, and it's draining our fuel, isn't it? It is, but it's not terrible. Right, test vehicle. Alright, I'll call you Aleph. That did not go as planned. Well, shit. I want to see that again. Ah, yes. Ah. Shit. I just disconnect these bloody things. Okay. That's gonna be a problem. I have a feeling like I ran into these problems before. It's just a matter of where exactly. That's what happens when you skip Elon Musk's lections. Well, I suppose you're not wrong. I'm just waiting for the day he makes have a car. I think I remember some tweet of his. Well, like where I like slapped the two cold gas thrusters onto a Tesla. Basically calling it a turbo boost or something like that. God, it would have been awesome. But anyway. What do we need here? I suppose what we need is a gyrometer? Is that what it's called? No, that's lights. I need logic. The very thing that does not exist in my head. That's turned the wrong way around. I don't know if that's gonna make any difference, but just in case it is. Are the arrows gonna make a difference now? I don't know. We're just gonna have to wing it, I suppose. Now what I do wonder is if it's gonna tell me velocity. Or... Okay, so it tells me pitch, yaw, roll, and velocity. Perfect. So, I suppose what I want is... I suppose first of all, I shouldn't make like so many distance sensors do their own thing. More so have a single one figuring it out. And just I suppose I can leave them for now, but I don't need those 4. If anything, I just need 2. I mean 3. 3? I suppose... I could do with only 2 for this whole thing now that I think about it. Because what I essentially wanted to make is have a craft that adjusts to the ground beneath it. So that's why you kind of can see that I wanted this this turbine to have it so it stays above the ground at a certain altitude. And then the others follow, so it's just kind of like acting like an actual hovercraft would. With like an air cushion. But with jet engines. Yes. God, log, go away. Now I need you to measure the distance. 2 down. Yeah, that'll be fine. Should make my life a whole lot easier. Now as for you, I don't need the yaw. Tired noises, yes. No, but I don't need the yaw, but I do need the pitch and the rope. And I just realized I'm gonna need some combiner boxes and Okay, I can see this working out slowly. Because what I essentially want is for it to just be hovering first and foremost, trying to be stable. The jet engines are fairly quick to respond to changes in thrust, but they are pretty terrible in comparison to something like collective pitch rotor, where I can just flick over the pitch in an instant. I suppose that would create oscillations though, so I would need some smoothing in there as well. So there's more than just this route to go with, obviously, but I'm gonna try figuring out with this first and foremost, just seeing if I can get it to work at all. Yeah, I that's what I'm gonna be happy with. Okay. You are the 2 front ones, okay. So that means pitch. Brain. This is taking a lot of effort to think about at such a early time of the day, but I should be able to get it in my head. Yeah, it is a very good question if I can make this thing balanced, yeah. I suppose it doesn't have a lot of weight at the moment either, so that's not gonna help me. But I can't just slap on some extra if that's really gonna be the problem. Steam, nice. Sad that there isn't a streamer mode in Steam as well. It would make a lot more sense for that in comparison to Discord. What was I about to do? Right, more combiner boxes. Because I'm gonna need the pitch again. Actually, I'm gonna need to... No, do I need to invert the pitch? Ah! This is melting my brain to think about. Jesus Christ. I suppose I also need to figure out if pitch up is positive or if that's negative. No, that wouldn't make sense if it was negative. But I do need to figure out what is now. If I set it in the right orientation, and how do I do that? Apparently the tuner doesn't like to be open. So what we're gonna do is a bit of a hacky solution. Oh god, console, please just stop. We're gonna attach number displays to pitch and roll. Which one is which now? Your pitch. Puge. Sure. And roll. Now, if the values are gonna make sense, is gonna be up for debate. What the fuck? Ah, yes. 7 lol. Good lord. What did I mess up there? But at least it seems like my assumption was correct. It is in fact going positive and pitching up, and negative when going to the left, and must mean it goes positive the other way. I'm going to take a screenshot of this, because I know for a fact I'm just going to forget about it again. So I'm going to make it idiot-proof for myself. Assuming something can be made idiot-proof for myself. Wrong button. Okay, good. So that means we don't need these anymore. Blech. English, yes. And that was the second can of energy drink. Right down my throat. Okay. One more to go if in case I get tired. Which will not be the case, and I can be sure of. But yeah. Okay, so if the patch is positive, it should actually not go into these two, rather into these two. Now, if the roll is now, I need to check the screenshot. Ah, yes, the lore was at -7 and tilted to the left. So that means yeah, what does that mean? I need the when it's tilted to the right, it's gonna be positive. Okay. That means these are gonna be needing to be involved. But connections. Okay, I already connected it there. And what do I do about things going negative though? We're gonna figure that out in a moment. Oh, Jesus Christ. I made a Beyblade. Holy fuck. Yeah, I don't think this is quite what I wanted. Theoretically speaking, it is stabilized. Just not like how I planned it to be. Jesus. Yeah, I need to decrease some values significantly. I can't just take the raw values. Because that's gonna end terribly. Okay, Nigel. It is stable and roll. Just the pitch is a bit off. Oh? You can see him spinning though. So it is trying to correct for it. It's just not having enough input. So might need to tweak the value a bit. Well, now it's gone Beyblade mode again. Shit. Let's divide it by 20, see how where that gets us. Same result, really. I wonder if I can smooth things out a bit in the most literal sense. There's such a thing as a smooth box, of course. So that's gonna make my life significantly easier. Dear Asteroid, those bind unbind chat boxes blows my mind. Sure. God damn it. Not enough smoothing. It's doing something not right. And have you mentioned about negative speed? You mean negative values in general? That's not a problem. I can just invert those. Or just, yeah. Yeah, just invert them. And that'll do the trick. Just how I want to invert them is another story. TC, you do have a point in terms of spooling time, but that's precisely what I want. Just so the Shenanigans isn't as instant. Just to see if that's gonna have an effect. Let me bloody test this thing on the flat ground. Well, semi-flat anyway. Boing. Boing. Now what's it gonna do on this flat surface is what I wonder about. Okay, so it's doing something that it should. Trying to correct for the 1 degree of pitch that there is. That's good. Now what I want to test as well is... Yeah, I know, TC. Get rid of those moving boxes. Apparently I didn't smooth in that input. Keep forgetting things. What do I want to do again? I use values. I wanted to... Constant value. There we go, value box. Oof, wait, I already have one up there. Can't just make another one. Sure. Let's give it a 0.2. 0.2 should be fair enough. I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough to lift the whole thing up. Okay. So we immediately saw that I did something wrong. I have considered PIDs, but I just decided to ignore it. I don't know, so I don't know how they work in a homebrew, so couldn't care less at the moment. I'm just gonna watch this display closely. Well, wow, it's deciding to not... Okay, so I definitely got something wrong there. It's going positive and going over there. Was that previously like that? No, it wasn't. What? Okay. That's a fairly simple fix, though. Just need to invert to feeding these thing too. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Now we're talking. Mind you, that value is obviously just for debugging purposes. Pitch didn't seem to be working because it's not hooked up to anything. I think. Wait, no, that's roll. What? What the fruitcake? What? I'm sorry, what? I'm so confused. I'll just disconnect all of these. Okay, so this is pitch. Okay. Pitch is gonna need to be connected here and here. Then we've got roll. Roll is going positive when going in this direction. So I need to connect it to here and here. That did not work out at all. Why is the question? This is roll. Is it just because the values flipped again? What? As you can see, professional at work. Duh. Me. I just don't understand why that's not working as intended. Like, something seems to be flipped, obviously. Now they just stop completely. Even though they have a constant value. Phew. Bold of you to assume I went to academy for something like this. I would know way more and way better what to do if I did. Okay, so they're all of a constant input. It's just going backwards in that case. It's way more stable without any stability assistance than it has ever been. Amazing. We... Wonder if I've other tries I could base anything off of. Okay. So I managed it at some point. Just gotta look at how exactly I did it, that thing. That's wrong. Did that ever work? It doesn't look like it. What's the other thing called again? Gyro testing, okay. Now, what are your secrets? What's the Hemi server about? Does the thing have actual steering capabilities? Oh no, just just a tiny servo doing a wiggle. Amazing. Okay, now back to what I wanted to see. Okay, so roll is getting fed into a combine box with the roll velocity going to it as well, and that's going into S1 jet engine. And the same stuff is also going to another combine box, combined with roll velocity as well. It's basically just inverting it. Okay. This is actually a lot simpler than I thought. What am I missing here? Okay, interesting. So these combine boxes are on additive, this one is on divide. So it's dividing the... It's dividing 45. Why 45 specifically is what I'm wondering. 45 divided by the roll. And then that roll gets fed into the combine box. No smoothing or anything like that. And then that combine box is just feeding it straight into the engine. But it's also getting raw velocity. Okay. So I do believe I'm gonna have to... Okay, let's see if I can also add another step to the combine box. And have the value box give me an extra value. That's gonna be 0. Let's just say 3. That's not gonna work for that. You need to feed it into... that thing... That should work, right? It is staying perfectly balanced in roll. And it's actually going upwards. Granted, pitch is... not great. But it's doing it. That is what I wanted. Yeah, it works stunningly well. And it's so stupid that it's simple as well. This is what I want. 100%. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this because, well, why not? And see if I can copy this principle. Gotta just disconnect them. Actually, let's not disconnect them, just change the value. Good. Okay, so I can remove the distance sensors for bloody certain. I just need to remove them on the side. The previous structure that I showed only had 2 thrusters. You can't balance a thing on 3 axes if you only have stability on 1. And what am I doing again? Right. Things. Screw all of you guys. And geometry. I can actually see if that's gonna change anything. Interesting. Ah. There we go. Now then. Let's space these out a bit more. Let's try to stabilize it and roll first. I'm gonna need to do that with first a value of 45, because that seemed to work with the other thing. Now next would be a... Where's the screenshot? A combined box of the roll and the 45 with that set to divide, and the max 1000 and the minus 1000 as well. No idea why that high. I'm curious now if it showed up like this. Yeah. Ah. Screenshot. Where are you? There you are. Okay. So now that is getting fed into another combine box. Yeah. Modify box. Invert. Hook that up to there. So many times checking a screenshot. I haven't done this in a while. Okay. I am now successfully feeding roll Shenanigans into two of the thrusters. This is taking a while to manage. I didn't think it would take so long. God, I'm getting stuck on the simplest of things. That's annoying. Okay, but I think we got roll figured out at last. If we actually were to hook it up properly, that would probably help. Excellent. I want an input for pitch. This is more boring than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, I'd say let's test roll. Let's go for 0.3. Right. For the ever-loving fuck. Beyblade. Eesh. I'm not quite beat yet. And they do still want roll to at least work. We just need to find an uneven surface. Yeah, seems like I'm just have it connected wrong somewhere. This is highly infuriating to figure out. Not much is for certain. I literally was just flipped. Bloody hell. Yep. And at least we partially managed to figure that out. Do you want to try it one more time on flat surface now? For the love of... Get out of my sight. Ugh. Infuriating. That didn't go as planned. Oh, I suppose thanks people for joining in. The ones that did anyway. That was infuriating. How long have I been streaming for there anyway? That's a good question. Can just see it. Is the bloody thing coming back? Ah, crap. That's on the water somewhere. Yeah, I have no idea where that went. Oh, over there it's... Probably got stuck somewhere. Yeah, I suppose I'll leave that there. Note to self, do not stream Homebrew when you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, sorry stream. Hopefully that was some entertainment to be had in terms of me horribly trying to figure out things while not knowing how to. Thanks for tuning in again, and I'll see you lads around next time again, hopefully. Bye bye, and have a good day. And the outro. I said roll the outro. There we go. Bye.